lost my brethren, my blood relatives, and even my best friend. I've cried with the bereaved. I am enduring the trauma caused by gory sight of dead human corpses I have seen. I have comforted widows and orphans. Even yesterday, I was with widows. I have also been comforted. Thank you. I have walked through burnt villages and held service in burnt churches with faith that the IDPs will return home only for the killer invaders to thereafter occupy those villages and rebuild some. Google Maps shows how new the roofs of the occupied villages shine upon the sun. This is what is happening. The aim of the press conference is to call for immediate international intervention, to hold the violence and hold perpetrators accountable, because Nigeria is signatory to International Convention on Genocide. Even if Nigeria was not a signatory, customary international law placed a burden on Nigeria to prevent and stop this genocide, and even invite the international community to help it. Glory be to God. The world can no longer look away, but must join hands with the United States in line with our common humanity. This is not communal conflict. Yes. And what I have seen happen is not a conflict. It is not a clash between farmers and herders. It is not. It is a systematic, organized campaign to wipe out Christians from their ancestral land. And that is fact-finding. Many villages we have lost, including my land. My land. It is deliberately coordinated campaign of extermination, land grabbing, and religious cleansing aimed at completely erase the Christian presence from the central land, as names of villages are being changed by the invaders, jihadis, after this attack. Something that never happened even in the former Sudan. This is genocide from the bottom of my heart. This is genocide. It is genocide on Christians in Nigeria. We are being killed because we are Christians. Our villages are being emptied, renamed, and occupied by those who kill us, and government is doing nothing about it to restore us back to the land of our father's land that has been taken over. During the last administration, the federal government project was cited in one of such villages with the name the invaders gave the village after renaming it. Our churches and schools are burned to the ground. Our pastors are assassinated. Our daughters are forcefully married off, as in the case of Chibok girls in Borno State. No Islamic radio of note has spoken against what is happening. Not the NSCIA, not the Murid, not the Jeni, not the Mulam, not the Jibris, not the Emirs, not the Shebus, not the Sultans, not the Imams, not the Council of Ulamas. When the world took out of our voices, the silenced Muslims began to say that they are also victims of this attack. But I am yet to see the kind of systematic killing taking place in Zamfara, Kebbi, Borno, Yobe, Sokoto, and even Niger State. And it is done in Christians, as it is done to Christians areas, because most of the attack in those states are against Christianity. God help us. Or non-Fulani Muslims who bear Hausa name.